Hello and welcome to Blaze of Games. In this video I'm going to show you my newest city. It's called Wateropolis. We've got 50,000 people. It's growing. I'm trying to experiment with the passenger ships because they fit 2,800 people. So I'm thinking if I want to build 1,000,000 people in a city, I need the best traffic management possible. So I've designed my own little interchanges. They are not the most efficient, but at the moment they have to be very compact. So I can't spare any extra room. If you have highways too close to the residential, they won't even move in the low residential. So you want to have at least a 3-space gap on each side. So I've been studying all these different ideas here, and I think this might be the most efficient. Once all the people move in, this traffic won't be so bad. So this is just the initial growing of the city. It's being speed built, so you know, people are just rushing in the city right now. So I have all these lines here. They're just basic right now. I'm gonna rework them soon and have it more direct. I've got one cargo just for the industrial. I've got all my plans in place for what I'm gonna do next. And you can see that from down there. I've got industry here. I might have a little bit more rocks being harvested there. I think that's about it for that area. I'll have some more farmland. Have all the wind kind of written down just so I can see which way without having to go into that map. It's a lot more useful this way. So we got oil here. It's too bad it's right in the center of my intersection. And I want to keep all these level. So this is just the initial planning phases. How I want each zone to look. So I can have all my residential over here. These ones I'm gonna have schools. They're gonna be high schools and universities. I do have quite a bit of traffic, but we'll get that sorted eventually, I think. Yikes. So in terms of designing the most compact city, you can't avoid highway congestion, you know, it just can't be avoided at all times. You got 5 a.m., so it might be a little bit of a rush hour right now. I have to keep everything compact, so I can't really give them what they want. And over here, I'm making sure they're not parking anywhere, so no parked cars allowed in my city. That's just taking up the limit, right? So I want this city to eventually become more functional, and I'm gonna focus mostly on mid-density. I'll put the odd high-density building kind of tucked in between little zones here and there, but I'm not gonna focus too much on them because they just create garbage and pollution and all sorts of, well, not pollution, but tons of garbage problems. So I'm not gonna bother with those very much. If I do, I'll just do like a little 6x6 like that. Fill that in, maybe give a little low rent housing. So I'm gonna just keep going, building this up. They're gonna need a lot more schools, as you might have seen from my other videos. They will need, you know, lots of schools. So I'll have some schools up in this area, probably down here too, over here, and then yeah, I'll have the university over here and over here, and maybe another university over here somewhere. I don't think I'm gonna use the airport. I think that causes more congestion. It's not that efficient. Neither are these, but they at least get a lot of people, so if I have people walking to it, that's the best bet. So I think that's kind of how I'm planning this, is hopefully they'll just take these ferries everywhere and they can get real full, so that's good. It's just a rough plan at the moment, but I think this will work. So I think if I have at least half of this map, I should be able to fit 1 million people. So I'm gonna get all this unlocked over here. This got a lot of resources, so this map doesn't have a whole lot of stone. You know, you got that there, and this here. You don't really have a whole lot else unless you build up onto this, which I could have done, but I want to make sure there's enough water on the map to support this, so just got to keep it going. Slowly jotting out a plan as I go. It's not definitive yet. You know, we just got these water routes waiting to be used. So hopefully I can get that. We'll get that going, yeah. Let's just take that out. There. And then, yeah, I can build up that island. We'll have probably another cargo down here somewhere. Keep the cargo isolated to its own little thing. As for the port, the other passenger ferries, I will have them kind of tapered along each corner. I think this way I can support the most traffic. People might start using this once I get the districts all set up, so my plan is to just kind of wait for the city to build first, and then I'll just kind of make the, you know, low traffic consumption, you know, all those other policies that I can put in place, and we'll see what happens after that. So I'm trying to keep everything symmetrical. It's not that easy. As many know, trying to duplicate the exact same overpass each and every time is not easy, but I think I kind of managed, you know, just knowing how many spaces I need. I need 3 there, 3 there, 6 here, and 6 here. Then I kind of gridded that out and then make my little turn lanes. Of course, I'm not showing the most efficient traffic management system, but maybe for a compact city, this might be pretty much the most efficient you can get. So, you know, I should have maybe had 3 lanes. I should have focused on this for 3 lanes, but I'm not going to redo my whole city. I've kind of tried to put 3 lanes in where I think they might need it. This is okay here. It's just this highway here. But I think once I get developed over this way, they'll be alright. Got quite a few tiles I can unlock. How many do we have? I thought it told me how many I had unlocked. I believe I can get everything except for about like that area there. And as long as I have one road going out there or a waterway, then I can at least use that boat line. So I'll try and plan it around the boat line, I guess. Let's see here. So we got one there and one here. It's a pretty long way, so I don't think I even want to use these. want to have it a very contained system. Be all gridded out. I kind of like the system so far, so just gotta wait for my demand to go up. Of course, the low density demand has shot back down because I haven't built anything in a little while. That's alright. I think this one will be mostly residential. There's a little bit of industrial here I gotta watch out for. So if I go air pollution, I seem to be okay. As long as I build all my residential down here this way, should be okay. But as for noise, you don't want your commercial to be too close to your residential. So I've been starting to figure out things here. All your services should kind of be away from the residents. And yeah, so it's a little bit harder to manage a city where you have no noise. Whoops. Just deleted a guy's home, oh well. Well, yeah, if you like this content, please hit like and subscribe. And yeah, I think I'll start working on this city more heavily, so there'll be more updates with this city. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to Blaze Games. Goodbye.